Hey guys, what's going on? This is Quentin, aka Mr. CPMD, aka Mr. Crypto Pays Me Daily, and I am back. Today is Wednesday, May the 22nd. Had a pretty interesting day, pretty busy day, and I'm going live today to talk about my list of top recommended passive income and crypto and forex and trading and metals opportunities that are out right now. It's going to be a pretty good video. I'm just going to go through them briefly, talk about some of the bullet points on these opportunities and why you want to have those as a part of your portfolio. And then you get to make the decision whether or not that's going to be something that's going to be good for you. But I'm just going to tell you what I'm doing and what's working for me right now at this moment. I know I did not really post this in the CPMD Facebook community. I just kind of decided to go live. Just was on my heart to kind of talk about some things today, and so that's what I'm going to do. So before I get into the video, just real quick, guys, if you are not a faithful subscriber of the CPMD or Crypto Pays Me Daily YouTube channel, please take just a second and go up there and hit that subscribe button, turn on the notifications so that you get these alerts. And if you have a comment or question, please leave that down below. And if you like the content that you see, go ahead and hit the like sign. If you don't like it, you can hit the down or the dislike as well. All right. And if you are not a member of the CPMD Facebook private community, I put the link in the description at the very, very bottom. You do need to answer all 4 questions so you can get approved. You do need real answers, but that is where you want to be. There are some things that don't get talked about here, which I'll kind of go over one of them a little bit today. I'm not going to talk about it, but because it's private. But my absolute number one, platform or company that I am working with, it's private. And we don't talk about it here on the YouTube channel. All right. So you want to be in that community so that you can get all the different Zoom call schedules, presentations, PDFs, all that good stuff. All right. And that's it. So make sure you get in that community. Now, let's jump right into it today. Man. I know these past couple of years, I should say, we've had a lot of ups and downs. There have been some really good times, right? We've been able to make some incredible income. I know some of you guys have made some really incredible income as well. And there's also been a lot of heartache, right? A lot of pain, a lot of loss that we've had to deal with. And I told myself here in 2024, I wanted to move in a different direction. I wanted to look at things from a different perspective, right? I wanted things for myself and for my community to not follow in the same paths that we have followed in the past years. And I know there's some things that we've done in the previous year that are still kind of hanging on, and it's my job and to make sure that, hey, let's do the best we can in those opportunities. But there are going to be some things that I'm just not going to be moving into moving forward. And, things that are similar to some of the things in the past, right? We've trusted a lot of people, trusted a lot of companies, a lot of projects, a lot of tokens, a lot of trading that, in my opinion, when I go back and reflect on it, it it just wasn't smart, right? It wasn't some of the best things that I should have been following and, or even, participating in. And so, one of my things that I always say is to continue to do the same things, and expect different results is insanity, right? So I just cannot do the same things that I was doing in the past year. I've got to change up some things. I've got to look for different criteria in some of these different opportunities and make sure that whenever I get involved with something, it's something that I believe will work and can work. All right. So today, excuse me, today, what I want to talk about are some of those things that are in my portfolio. And I, a lot of you know my story. I tried to count one day. I've literally been in over 100 different deals, whether it was tokens, right? Pre-sales, ICOs, pre-ICOs, whether it was staking, yield farming, smart contracts, trading from, trading in exchanges, right? Using AIs, using bots, PAM accounts, funded accounts. I mean, all these different things, you name it, I've tried it. I've thrown money at all of them. And it has caused me to make some income, but also lose a lot. I mean a lot of income. And so it doesn't make sense to continue doing those things, because here's the thing: I can get into 100 different things. The people of my community, you may be looking to get into a handful, two or three maybe, right? And for me, because I'm in so many different things, if 75% of them don't work and 25% do work, well, I still may be able to make profit. But when, majority of you guys are only able to get into a few things and those things don't work, well, it's a complete loss, right? And it hurts, right? It's not something that we want to go through, right? So at least moving forward, are we in the right opportunities? I'm getting stuff thrown and pitched at me every single day. And one of my new things, or I would say new things, but one of the things that I've come to the conclusion is that I'm not going to work in projects where I do not know who I'm working with. And I don't mean just knowing the name of people. All right. Just because you show me the name of a CEO or a founder, that means nothing to me. The names are fake half the time. They hire these people. I don't know anything about their history. I don't know where they live, if they scam people before, if they've had a company. Like, you don't know anything, right? And so just because somebody can say, hey, look, my name is such and such, I do this and I've done this, and that means nothing. Nothing. I don't take it for anything more than what you're saying. So for me, I'm not going to work in those types of deals anymore. Now, if I have a solid relationship with someone that I really trust in this space, and they say that they have a relationship with the person, okay, that might be a little bit different. We could take a look at some things. And I have an opportunity that is like that I'll talk about. Because of a relationship that I have with someone, it led me to that. And that has turned out to be a very, very solid deal as well. So I'll talk about some of those things as well. But that's number one. I need to know who I'm working with, right? Have I been able to understand who you are as a person? What is your heart about, right? Do I know your family, or your wife, or your husband? What do I really, really know about you? All right. Number two, how do projects generate their revenue or their income, right? There are so many things that we've been a part of where we never know or understand where the money is coming from. Are they just taking in new people's money to pay out the old people and just circulating it, which we call a Ponzi? Are they trading? Is it legitimate? Are they just saying that they're trading? I'm not going to get into anything unless I have some proof. Those are the two main things for me: is how are you generating your income, and can we prove that revenue? Can we prove that you're really generating this revenue? And number two, who are you? Not just your name. Do I really, really know who you are? And so if I started looking at those things, right, that cut a lot out. It cut a lot out, right? I mean, as far as it goes with, you know, um, a lot of the crypto projects, you're not going to see very many on this channel unless they have the things that I'm looking for, right? Sustainability, transparency. Are they decentralized? All of these projects that we've been a part of, we've been flown out different places. We've been able to meet the so-called CEOs. But then if it is not decentralized and they have some aspect of control, how many times have we seen withdrawals get cut off? Or the back office doesn't allow us to do something, or they change something. Seen it too many times. I don't have to fall for it again. Won't fall for it again. And so these things have to be different moving forward. So today, what I really want to talk about are some of the things that I believe have the things that I'm looking for. And these are things that I'm currently a part of that are currently working. All right. And so I'm just going to go down the list here. Number one is a private opportunity. It's private. I don't have any content or videos on this channel about it. I'm not going to go into details about it on here. I'll tell you a few little bullet points, but if you want access to this opportunity, you must be in the CPMD private Facebook community. That's where you will find our call schedule. I actually do the presentations Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. I don't get paid to do it. I don't have any incentive like outside of, you know, anybody that I bring to the opportunity. I do the presentation for all these other people with no benefit whatsoever. But because I believe in the project, I know the people that are behind it and who own the project or who own the company. That's the reason why I'm in it. So just so you know, Quantech Capital is a Forex trading company. Now, I've been in a lot of different Forex trading companies. I've been in a bunch. None of them are really here anymore. I don't know where any of them are. They've all disappeared. The brokers have disappeared or scammed out, or they took your money and they blew it. I had something earlier this year that me and another gentleman, we put 5 figures a piece in it. It had done so well for the past 2 years. I think there was a one losing day in the trading, Forex trading. Within a week and a half of us putting our funds there, it was gone, blown. And we're still trying to figure out like what happened. Are we going to get, reimbursed or something? Right. So, when I say Forex trading, I'm saying something and it's very different than what we traditionally have been looking at. So, Quantech Capital is it's a Forex trading company. All right. The owner I personally have a relationship with. His partner is about 3 hours down the road from me. I personally have a relationship with him. I know their hearts. I know what they've done before, the companies that they've had before. One of them was actually at my wedding, and him and his wife were there, celebrated with me. I've traveled all over the world with this same person, been to different countries, been to Hong Kong, been to Dubai twice, London. We've been to Vegas. We've done a lot of traveling. So when I say I know who I'm working with and the hearts of the person that I'm dealing with and the company that I'm working with, I get it. And I know it 100%. Now, for you, that doesn't mean anything, right? Because you may not know that person. But when I'm, looking at things for myself and for my community, that's the guideline that I'm going to go by for that particular opportunity. And so that's a private deal. It's Forex trading. I would say you can average anywhere from on the low end, a couple of percent, maybe 5% in a month, all the way upwards of 40% in a month. There's different levels of risk. So that's why it can vary. It's a big variation in there. But I'll tell you this, the person that owns the company is a trader. He's a very, very experienced trader, but he understands the foreign exchange market, not just how to trade, but the liquidity providers, right? The type of liquidity that they can bring, to the market, because you can't have hundreds of thousands of people and you're just making an unlimited amount of money in Forex. It doesn't work that way. You need liquidity. This person really understands that. This is why it's a limited opportunity. There's only a limited number of clients that they're going to accept. It's going to stay private. There is a one level affiliate that's very lucrative, right? But you can be 100% passive in the opportunity. And again, I actually have put my face on that project to do the presentations, because that's how much I believe in it. It is my number one opportunity. It is not the sexiest thing that you're going to see. All right. It's not one of these, I'm going to get rich overnight or in my first month or 2 months. It is something that is built for long-term, consistent stability, and, something that can bring you a consistent income year after year, not just for 6 months and it's gone. All right. So very, very, very legit project, very legit people running the project. And yeah, my number one, and I call that my foundation builder. That's the thing that can create the monthly cash flow for you, but it lays out a really solid foundation where you're not taking on a bunch of risk, and you can, you just let your money go to work for you. They're going to do the work for you. Very reasonable on their fees, all of this stuff. It's just a legit deal. And I've seen, the things that I have seen last in the trading space, they have been private. All right. So it's not something I'm going to go into any further detail on. If you want to know more about it, you can get into the CPMD Facebook community, and then you can get on one of our calls again, Monday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, and you can see what it's about. We had a great call today. I mean, great call. And we got some stuff that's coming up that's going to be such a game changer. I can't even make you really understand how good this thing is going to be for the people who are a part of it. And when the doors are closed, they're closed. They understand their numbers, and that's all they want and need, and they're not taking in any more people. So, all right. This I got Craig on here. He says, I'm so lucky to be a part of it. Yes, you are a part of it. He's in it. It's passive, set it and forget it opportunity. It's what you want, right? Hands off. Come back once a month and just look at your results and let the pros do the work. All right. So that's my number one deal is Quantech Capital. Yeah, get in the group to get more information or reach out to me directly, and I can put you on tomorrow's Zoom call. It'll be tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Central Standard. All right. Number two, GetFit Mining. This has been something that has been around. This is not just new, but it is really starting to catch a lot of attention right now. This is a crypto project, a crypto ecosystem, but it is exactly what crypto is intended to be. It's 100% DeFi. It's a 100% decentralized project, meaning there is no human access to the project that can go in and turn anything off, disable withdrawals, change the rules, or it's a 100% decentralized, self-sustaining ecosystem. And guess what? You can be a part of it for free. For free. Now, I will say this. Free is just sticking your toe in the water. They're going to let you get in. You can start earning, doing the things that it takes to earn some crypto, which is already, in the exchanges. It's convertible to USDT or BNB, right? But if you're serious about it, I would say the price point or entry for you is about $600 to $650 to really come in at the top level and really earn at a more accelerated pace. All right. But you can get in this deal for free and you can earn money. You can come in and refer people on a free account and earn money. But how does this work? GetFit Mining is paying you for your physical activity. And let's just jump over here. Let's share screen. Boom. So GetFit Mining, this is what it is here, guys. GetFit Mining is a groundbreaking decentralized application that rewards users with cryptocurrency for their physical activity. Physical activity. That means you just moving around and doing the normal things that you do throughout a day. It is generating you crypto. My Apple Watch is on. If I'm moving my arms right here, I'm doing physical activity, right? This is tracking that. If I go walking, I rode the bike the other day. I did like 6 miles on the bike. I jogged the other day. I did like 3 miles running the other day, right? I go to the gym and I go work out and lift weights. Those are all physical activities. When I go to sleep at night, that is considered a physical activity, and I earn crypto for sleeping. All right. Aligning financial incentives with health goals, operating as a self-sustaining ecosystem, ensuring stability and growth through user engagement. This is a really unique and cool project. I'm telling you, when people really understand and see this, it's going to go crazy, especially in a lot of countries where, you know, people don't make a lot of money. I already saw a group in Africa. There's a whole WhatsApp community I found that's they're tearing this thing up. They're running with it, right? There's teams over in Asia. There's teams here that are tearing this thing up. And it is very, very, very lucrative. If you go out here and you get you some miners, you're just moving every day. I was helping one of my good buddies today set his up. I'm going to get my wife set up so that she can, get her friends set up. And now they're competing to see who can do the most every day. And they're earning crypto in the process. There are going to be challenges coming where you can actually set up a challenge. Everybody has to pay $20 to be a part of this challenge. We got 25 spots. So what is that, like let's say 20 spots. That's $400. I set up the challenge. I'm going to give first place $200. I'll give second place $100, third place $50. So whoever makes the most, whoever does the most activity for the week, you get those prizes. Well, guess where the extra $50 goes that was left? It goes to the person who created the challenge. Like, we're going to be able to get so much engagement inside of this particular opportunity, and people are all going to be making money from it. Can you think about people who are fitness trainers or have their own gyms? You have your clients using it. They're paying you, but they're also earning crypto back, making some of their money back in crypto. And I'm not talking about crypto that is not spendable. I just tested this thing out and I withdrew some of my tokens that I earned for my physical activity to my MetaMask wallet. And I can go and swap those right there in PancakeSwap. I probably can do it right here in the wallet. I didn't even try it, but some of the tokens that I made, let's see, the GFAM tokens that I earned, I could swap them. GFAM. Let me see. It might let me do it here. I can't remember if I can do it here, or I may have to go to Pancake to do it, which I like to do it on Pancake anyway, just because you seem to usually get a little bit better price. So let's see. Did it pull up my GFAMs? Oops. Come on. Wait. So I go here. Let's see if it'll let me. Not sure if it'll let me do it right here, but I know I can go and swap these tokens on Pancake Swap, and boom. I mean, you can turn it right into USDT. So it's that simple. But yeah, this is a really, really cool project. And I would tell you, if you ever wanted to be a part of a crypto project, a real decentralized crypto project, this is it. And you're going to say, how does this work? Well, there are little bitty fees, right, that go back to keep feeding into the ecosystem, right, to keep it sustaining itself. And the more and more people come, the better and better this thing gets. For those who want to go out and share it, look, I can just liquidate it. It's $3 right there. So maybe in a couple days, I just made $3. I didn't even work out every day, but there's just a few bucks there. And these token prices are going to go up as this project moves. But, there are some opportunities for you to go out and share this with others. You get 25% for anybody that you share it with. Somebody spends $500, you make 25%. It pays all the way down 11 levels. So when you're sharing this, you're getting paid off of all those people down there that are buying their miners to get the mining power. All right. This stuff is going to get expensive at some point as well. We're going to be able to rent our miners out to people. People can do the activities. We give them 70% or 50% or whatever, and we take 50%, and we can rent people our miners. So this is going to be really, really cool. Just wanted to share one thing that happened here today on the call today. If you attend their Zoom calls, they've been giving away free miners. One of the members of the group, you can see him, he's on here now, Craig Bartlett. He won like 4 or 5 different miners. He started telling his story, and he was asking if they thought it would be possible that it was worth it for him to spend the money for miners, because he doesn't move around a lot. He doesn't have the ability to move around just, all over. So he's asking this question. He's kind of telling his story a little bit, and the community just started moving. And they said, you know what, Craig, this is what I want to do. I want to give you a miner for free. And then another person said, they were moved, and they said, I want to give you a miner for free. And then another person was moved, and everybody just starts giving him miners. They're like, look, we all want to help you. We want to donate miners to you for free. One lady even said, we'll get you a watch so that you can track it. And they did all of that free. These are people that did not know this guy. He was just somebody that, got invited from the community, from my community there. I mean, look at this. He says, I was crying. I never do that. Affecting Quentin and making him tear up makes me shake my head in disbelief that this happened to me. and that he even cares that much. Quinn is such a well. Thank you. I appreciate those words. But yeah, I was really moved because that really kind of just showed me the power of community, right? And it was just like the presence, the spirit. It was just like it moved through the community. I know it was nothing but God there that was just really moving through that community today, but they just poured into him and abundance just flew to his way. It was amazing to see it happen. I'm getting excited talking about it because it was really cool to see. But that's the community that we have here in Get Fit. So this is going to be huge. That's all I can say. It's free. All you need is a little bit of BNB in your MetaMask wallet to get it set up. It's free to try it. And if you decide that you want to buy more miners to be able to get more tokens, you can do it. The most you can spend in this deal is about $500-600. That's about it. All right. And unless you want to set up, multiple wallets, or you just want to buy excess number of miners. All right. There's some documentation in here that kind of shows you how to download the apps from the App Store and Google Play. Shows you how to get it set up, create your MetaMask, linking your watch. All these different steps are there for you. There's even a Zoom that is open for about 6 hours every single day that you can go to, and there's someone just sitting there waiting to help you. They will help you set up everything you need. So, and I'm telling you, this is going to be huge. This is a really unique and cool crypto ecosystem and project to be a part of. All right. So just wanted to share that with you. Let me stop this screen share real quick. That is GetFit Mining, guys. Look at this. This guy says, like he said, I'm still shaking. I don't think I still don't think he knows exactly what happened there, but it was amazing to see what happened there today in that community. So that's number 2. That's GetFit Mining. So first is a Forex project, Quantech. Number 2, GetFit is a real crypto ecosystem. It's a decentralized ecosystem. Number 3 is DFY Airdrops, done for you airdrops. Now, many of you that have followed the channel for the past few years, you know about Digibot, you know about Nexus, the Nexus ecosystem is Next Web 3. You know about Insights, some of the other tokens that were back there, True Badger, Safufied, all those different things that we were doing over the past few years. This is one of the few companies that has not disappeared. They have been here. They are so about community and empowering their community and helping their community. It's something that I have to be a part of because the way they operate is what you want in this space. When you're looking at crypto, you want to have an ecosystem like this where you have real support, people that really have the interest of helping everyone in their community. And so when we look at DFY airdrops, let's just jump over to it real quick. And sorry, I haven't been dropping the banners down there. I'll leave the Get Fit up there for anybody. And all these links are down in the description. So if you want to look at these different projects, they're down there for you. I'll leave the Get Fit up just for a second in case you want to get the Get Fit. And right now, there are some promos. You buy 3 miners, you can get 1 free. I don't know how long that will last. That is from our upline who is doing that. So take advantage of it. But I can't tell you. You may ask for it. It may not be available. Don't get mad at me. That's just the last thing that I heard. All right. Let's share and go over to done for you airdrops. Let's take a look at that. So next Web 3, this is kind of what this looks like. Let's see if I can DFY airdrops. So basically with DFY airdrops, airdrops are a big, big deal, right? Matter of fact, it's funny because I was looking in my wallet today and I got an airdrop from what is it? I don't know if I'm saying it right. Hogue. Let me see. Yeah, HOGE. So Hogue Finance. I bought some of these tokens way back a few years ago off on the Ethereum chain. And I just looked in my wallet and my Zerion and I saw I had an airdrop from Blast from Hogue from Blast. So it's a kind of a new deal. That's Blast Network. They're going to be doing some airdrops there. It's also a part of DFY as well. It's more of like a premium side of it, but yeah, I mean, airdrops are a huge deal. People made lots of money from airdrops, but what DFY does is they actually go out and talk to these different projects, and they structure deals for us to be able to get airdrops. And these are real liquid airdrops. When you get them and they hit your wallet, they are convertible right then on the spot for at least $150 in USDT, at least. If you decide to hold these, they can go up right during the bull market, which is I would think a lot of these are going to do. But you're going to be able to get these airdrops, and they're going to get sent to you hands free. You don't have to go in here and, join this group or repost this or hold this token in your wallet, or you don't have to do any of that. These guys do all of that back end work that you normally would have to do. They do it for you, and they just send the airdrop to your wallet when you get it. And so the price of this has started to increase. This stuff has gone up. So I recommend, if you want to be a part of it, get yourself in there now, because each one of these is worth at least $150 minimum. If it's not, they've already put out a guarantee that, look, if we don't follow our word on it, we're going to replace it with another airdrop. So really cool. I actually got the Avagamis pack, which comes with some of the digital assets in there as well, like the NFT stuff. So I did these, but I mean, any of these packs you can go for. They're not even doing the 90. There was a 90 airdrop pack. They're not even doing that anymore. At least it doesn't look like it. So this lets me know that more and more people are getting them. And so that's why they're decreasing how many you can get, and they're increasing the price. But these are all tokens that will hit your wallet. It's a great way to build a portfolio, because you're going to get probably 3, 4, maybe, every month, maybe 1 or 2 a week that are going to hit your wallets. You can build that portfolio throughout this bull market. And when you see it at a price that you like, you go and sell them. All right. Maybe sell half and keep half and let them keep growing. Right. But this is a really cool way to build a crypto portfolio with a very legit, and I mean very legit, team. The Next Web3 team is unmatched. Their support, they'll get online with you. You can set an appointment. They will help you get your stuff set up, and it's not expensive. You're not having to spend 10 grand over here. The most you can spend is a little bit over 3 grand, and that's it. And you're getting 40 airdrops. 40 airdrops at a minimum 150 each is 6 grand. So you're at minimum doubling your money in this particular example. Some people that got the 90 airdrops, it's like it was over 13 something thousand, 90 times 150, 13,500 minimum that they're making off. And I think it was about 4,500 bucks is what they had to spend. So yeah, this is a really cool thing. The airdrops are going to start hitting, I believe, in June. So we're about maybe 2 weeks out, and we're going to start seeing these airdrops hit our wallet. So definitely something you want to be a part of. And it's a great, great community to follow. They have their presentations and everything. You just have to join and go in there and check it out. So, and I didn't drop. Let me drop that. So it's dfypays.com. And see, it says get up to 90. I actually have to change that because it's no longer 90. Let's change it now. It's 40 airdrops. So yeah, but you can go to dfypays.com to get that set up. I also included the instruction sheet that walks you through how you set it up. And you just need some USDT on the Binance Smart Chain. And then boom. That's it. And let me take this promo because the promo is no longer there either. So next, let's go over to at cost metals. At cost metals. All right. I love at cost metals right now. We've seen gold going through the roof. I mean, gold has just gone crazy. It was what, 24.50 an ounce. I remember, I believe it was October of 22. So that's a year, a little over a year and a half. Gold bottomed out. I was at a gold trading event in the Bahamas. They were showing us how to trade gold. Gold price bottomed at about $1,515, $1,520. That was a little over 18 months ago, maybe 20 months ago. If you would have bought gold there at that time, you would have made almost $1,000 per ounce that it has gone up in about 20 months. Gold and silver is a solid long-term hold uh, investment. It just is. Over time, gold and silver, it's going to go up. There are countries right now selling out of gold. Everybody's trying to get. I saw there was a big craze in China. They're running out of gold. There's no gold to sell to retail customers. Costco. I've been seeing videos where people going to Costco. They're running out of silver and gold. And it's the same thing. You go to Costco, you pay for a membership. Now you get access to their pricing. At cost metals, you pay for a membership, $149 for a year. $399 for 18 months. That includes 3 silver coins. And now you have access to buy at their cost pricing. Cheapest prices that you'll probably find anywhere. And you get access to it because you have that membership. I saw some girl on YouTube. She had like 1,000 followers, subscribers. And she showed some guy who was talking about at cost metals. He did not know what he was talking about. He was misrepresenting everything about at cost metals. He was more selling the idea of the networking aspect and the income that you can make from building a team. He was misrepresenting it completely. And this girl just ate it up like, well, just because he said it, then that's what it is. And this is a scam company. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, I personally know who is behind this project. I've worked in 2 of his other companies before. He's never scammed a person yet. His family has a background in gold and silver. He's less than 3 hours down the street from me. Got his phone number. I can give him a call, hop on Zoom with him, talk to him and his partner. Been on some Zooms with them privately. I know this person's heart, and I know there's nothing that they're doing in this company that is a scam. Why? Because when you buy gold or silver and they send it to you and you have it in your hand, how is that a scam? How is it a scam? Now, I think they were trying to call the networking side of it a scam, but it's not. It's just a network model, a network marketing model, just like Amway or any of these other companies that have been around for decades. And they don't spend money to advertise. They let the affiliates go out and build their company, and they pay them to do it. And all it is if somebody decides that they want to buy a membership, they're going to give you a commission for selling it. If someone wants to buy gold or silver in your network, they're going to give you a commission because you bought gold or silver. It's simple as that. I don't know what they were trying to, call a scam. I guess because they said you could make up to 30,000 a week. That's true. I don't know if anybody is actually doing that yet, but the compensation plan does allow it. Right. And so it's a very, very legit opportunity to stack up on gold and silver. I recommend that if you're making profits in some of these other deals, right, that you move some of it in gold and silver. I've got some in my safe right now, and I'm going to start accumulating it, month after month. And if something ever happens or I ever need some funds, hopefully I've got a bunch in there that I can go and liquidate. Gold and silver is not hard to liquidate. I promise you. I heard her on her call, that the girl on the call, she was like, well, you get into these companies because you need money because you want to pay your bills and your rent. How do you pay your bills with gold and silver? You sell it. You can go right around the corner to a pawn shop. They're going to give you a very competitive amount of money for your gold, right? Like, people will buy gold and silver. You ever see those signs on the side of the road that say, "We buy gold"? Like, you see them all the time because people know it's a precious metal and it's only going to increase over time. Very solid to hold. So at cost metals, let me drop that link down there for you. You can go to at cost. Let me see if I can find it. Boom. $399 is the top package that you can get. That's 18 months. You're going to get 3 silver eagles with it. You go to @costmetalspays.com or reach out to whoever's referring you and get their link. And my motto there is just get two that get two. If you can get 2 people to enroll and you show them how to get 2 people and you duplicate it, you can build a team and you can leverage all of the sales that are coming through your team as additional income. But even if you decide, hey, look, I don't want to build a team, you can buy your gold and silver at the cheapest prices and you can just hold on to it, sell it. The company will even buy it back once the digital vaults go live. You'll be able to buy it and sell it right back to the company. There's a buyback price that they will give you on that gold and silver. So very legitimate. I hate to hear when people call something like that a scam because there are a lot of scams out here. I can tell you At Cost Metals is not one of them. All right. Take my word for it. Now, next, 2 more left. We got Smart Labs. All right. Smart Labs is very unique. Very, very, very unique. And I'll tell you, if it weren't for a relationship, I probably wouldn't be in this because I do not have a personal relationship with the owner of this company. I do not know a whole lot about his history, his past. I was able to meet him in person, ask a lot of questions. But for the person that referred me, they are a huge, or the person that is a contact here, they are a huge, huge figure in the crypto space. They do a crypto show. I mean, I don't know, there's 40, 50,000 people that get on their crypto show. So very, very big influencer in this space. And that's the reason why I became a part of this. I actually got invited out to Vegas and to London to see the technology live in person, and got to even go to a live football match, Premier League match in London, where we were able to watch this software. And and just so you know what Smart Lab is they're a technology-based company that has a software that basically does what they call sports trading. They take sports bets on both sides of the bets, but they scan through different sports books to find the right odds where they make a profit no matter if they win or lose. One side wins, one side loses every time, but their odds, the odds that they are able to find, allow them to make a small profit. I was able to watch them bet about 30 different times throughout a soccer match, about $3.4 million. And I believe they made about $140,000 in a 2-hour match, $140,000 in profit. I saw this with my own eyes, verified the software. There's nobody who can tell me that what I saw was not real because I understand sports betting. I've been in it for a long time. I've done it for a long time. I understood the sports books that they were using, but it was a really, really unique software that they had. I even got to see somebody win a BMW when we were in London. Somebody won a $50,000 watch. I saw iPhones being given away by the company. They did all these different promotions for us while we were at the event in London. But nonetheless, the technology that they showed was absolutely 100% real. And it took the risk out of what they were doing. They knew that no matter what happened, we were going to be able to make a small profit on all of these games. And when you have $3-4 million and you make 4 or 5% profit, that's a great number. They were doing 140, 150,000 or so every time they did a match. And then they also took that money and paid it back to the guys that were there. I even made a little money while I was there. Some guys made a lot of money while they were there, but they did that live in person to show us that what they were doing was real. And, there's been so many companies out here, and I can't tell you how they made their profit because they never, ever show you that. But to see it in person, that gave me a lot of belief to say that at least I know this. This company has a real revenue generating software, and they can generate the revenue to pay us. So in Smart Lab, you can I want to say without building, you don't have to go out and build this. You can buy your package and you can make anywhere, I would say average per month. When you look at a whole entire year, it's probably anywhere between about 8%, maybe 6% to about 20% per month on an average. All right. Depending on the package that you get, right? And there is an opportunity to build it and to share it and build an additional stream of income. It was very, very lucrative on that part as well. But I wasn't so much attracted just to that. It was more about how they generated their income. That was what was exciting to see. So Smart Lab, let me drop that. Let me see if I have a link for you. I don't know if I have one here. It is smartlabpays.com. I thought I had one here, and I guess I did not. Oh, there it is. So you can join Smart Lab and earn up to 12% monthly. It's actually a little bit more than that because they do pay quarterly bonuses. The last quarterly bonus, I think, was 21%, depending on where you fell. I think I got about 19% or 18%. And so when you average out that quarterly bonus in there, it's about anywhere between 6 and 20%, I would say. So let me take this off just real quick. And there are some promos for the past 2 weeks. They have been giving away money on their Zoom calls. If you're just participating, you have an opportunity to win money that can go on to your package that you have. They've been giving away, they've given away, well, they haven't given away the Bentley yet. Nobody's won that, but they did give away a BMW. They've given away a few watches, which were worth $50,000, a bunch of iPhone 15s, a bunch of Apple watches, and a bunch of cash. So really, really cool project. To see it in person is like no other because it is absolutely real and legit. So yeah, smartlabspays.com. And last but not least is SolHeist. Now, I'll say this. I am, for the most part, done with buying tokens. Unless I've got some really good information about a token, I'm just not looking to really buy tokens. I've lost more money in tokens than probably just about anything that I've done in this space. Tokens is something that is, you've got to know when to be in and know when to be out, know when to buy, know when to sell, know when to hold. It is a very tricky thing. It's not something that it's very duplicatable through my community, right? So SolHeist is one of the few projects that I decided to participate in. Now, I'll tell you, this for me is a fun project. I'm not dumping 10 or 20 or 50,000 like I have into a lot of other tokens. I just did a few $100. So at the end of the day, this is money that I would spend going out to eat, going just have a good time or whatever. And if it doesn't pay me a dime, I'll be completely okay. And so I want everybody to have that same mentality when you're looking at SolHeist. All right. I can't tell you what to do and what not to do, but this is a meme token, right? Meme tokens are community driven, right? There is a community behind this project. I think this project will really start to catch on at some point, and it's going to grow really, really fast. This is the early stages. If you're going to be a part of it and you wanted to throw a few $100 at it, this would be the time so that you can maximize what you're going to get from the project in tokens, right? The longer you wait, the more the tokens are going to cost, the less you're going to get. And they're going to do some airdrops, throughout their timeline. I think there's 10 that they're set up to do. All right. These tokens will go live on the exchanges, all of that good stuff. And then there's, of course, an opportunity for you to go out and, share this with your network. Again, this is just not something that I'm going to throw a bunch of money at. Just going to, play it for fun. And again, if, I don't make a dollar from it at the end of the day, I'm going to be okay with it. But I do believe that there is something here. I do believe that this project will draw a lot of attention and their token will grow to be worth something. So this is really the only project that I would say is kind of I'm just doing this for the fun to be a part of it. It's one of those things that you say, I don't want to be the person that said, I wish I'm going to be glad I did, because if it does, we do get a 50x or 100x out of this token, I'm going to be happy that I threw a few $100 at it. Right. Versus not, being a part of it. So that's the SolHeist project. You use your Phantom wallet for it. Load some Sol up in your wallet. You can just copy and paste the link to go into the project, and then you're in. And that's how you get into it. So SolHeistPays.com. All right. So now I guess I'll just kind of see if maybe there's anyone who has any questions. Those are my platforms, guys. Those are the things that I'm doing. I'm not doing anything else outside of that. Not really looking to join or get into anything else. I got enough going right now. The great thing I like about this lineup is that I have really, really solid feeling and great feeling about these being great plays. Solid, leadership behind these projects. Um, just solid things. And these are things I think we can build consistently over time, not some things that are going to be gone in 90 days or rug pull or websites gone and they run off with this and run off with that. This is not those deals, for the most part. So I don't know if you saw the other day, I had the founder of GetFit Mining, Lynette Arton. She was on with a good friend, Herschel Crow and Brandon Ivy, some real big figures in this space. I mean, these are legit, influencers and that are behind this project, right? That are working with GetFit Mining. So yeah, I don't see any comments on. All right. So good. I thought we might have a few questions or if somebody had anything. I don't see anything. This will be here for playback. So it'll be in the Facebook community. If you haven't joined there, hit the link down below and go ahead and request to join. It'll be there for playback. It'll be here on the YouTube channel for playback as well. But these are just some of my thoughts on some of the platforms that I am participating in at the moment. Again, I know there are other things that are working. It's not just so much about those things working. It's about, hey, what relationship do I have to some of the people that are running these? And, are there verifiable ways of how they are generating their income? That's important, right? Because those are a lot of things that we didn't know about a lot of the projects that are now gone. So with that being said, guys, that is all I have for you. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments and I'll get back to you. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, Thursday, tomorrow night, Quantech Capital. Get the link from the CPMD Facebook community, 8 p.m. Central Standard, 9 Eastern Standard. We will be live talking about that. That is the number one play, guys. You want to be a part of it. I'm telling you, if you heard the call today, you would already be in it. All right. I'll see you on the next one, guys. Mr. CPMD, I am out. Peace and have a good night. Later.